Somebody asked me right before the shiur start, should I start training for martial arts? He never did before. And he asked me, should I start training martial arts? Should I start, I don't know, karate, judo, taekwondo, whatever it is. Capoeira. I want to do something. You want to be Bruce Lee. Can I do it? Can you? Yes. Should you? No. Why? Are you going to go beat up anybody? No. You're trying to look for fights? No. So what are you doing for? Exercise. So you want to exercise? Do some push-ups. Do some sit-ups. Khalas. Finish.
Self-defense.
Self-defense against who?
God forbid, some guy mugs you.
If somebody's meant to beat you up, if you have emunah, that means Hashem sent you to beat you up. Your self-defense is not going to help you. Listen, you have to understand. The minute a gun was invented, the strongest man in the world became useless. The minute a gun was invented, the strongest man in the world became useless. When I was a kid, we used to fist fight. You looked at me wrong, I punch you in the face. I looked at you wrong, you want to punch me. That's the way it worked when we were kids. But that's how it went. You got into a fight, you beat him up, he beat you up, the next day maybe you're friends. Today, you look at the guy wrong, he's stabbing you. You look at him twice wrong, he's shooting you in the face. Today, murder is everywhere. People murder for nothing. Your self-defense class is completely useless. Not only because it's Ritzon Hashem, Hashem runs the world, but even if you think you're strong, you could lift a mountain on top of your head. Guess what? A little gun, little 9mm, right in the forehead, finish. All that martial arts you did is in the garbage. You look at the guy wrong with all your muscles, it's in the garbage. So why do I say you shouldn't go and train martial arts? Because when you spend so much time fighting a dummy, fighting another dummy, fighting another dummy, kicking the bag, imagining the bag is some Arab, imagining the bag is Osama, Obama, it's a Trump, it's somebody. Eventually you want it to be somebody. Eventually you're sick of, tired of hitting the bag, you want to hit somebody. So the next guy that looks at you funny, you're like, what? You want to fight somebody. Why? Because you've been hitting a buddy for 6 years. So you want to hit somebody, so you become more violent, more aggressive. You want to use this, and it's not good for you. Needless to say, it's also unhealthy for you mentally to spend so much of your energy on just the aggression part of your body. You're not an animal. What are you, trying to be an elephant so you want to lift 800 pounds? Just get an elephant, it's much cheaper. What do you want to lift a car? Get a tractor, you can lift a car for cheaper. What are you trying to do really? What? You're trying to give yourself... It's no problem doing exercise. The Rambam even said you should exercise. But there's exercise and there's just something that becomes an obsession. And that's what happens with martial arts or gym nuts, people that simply go and just go crazy in the gym. I used to be one of them. Trust me, I know a lot about it. Now, I'm not giving you my opinion because I just decided this is not good. I was one of those people. If you see my pictures, when I was a little kid, I was a gorilla. I used to play football. I was a big guy. I wasn't always pregnant. I was different. I was different when I was younger. Point is, Rabotai, it's an obsession. You get consumed by it. You can't wait to squat another 100 pounds, another 200 pounds, and pretty much your whole life becomes this. Now, if you had no purpose in the world, you and the cow had the same purpose, I'd say, you know what? It's a great idea. Stay out of trouble, go to the gym, go beat up some dummies, go beat up some duffel bags, no problem. But you have a much higher purpose in life. You have a Torah Kedusha. You have to purify your neshama. You have to soften your character, not make it more aggressive. Am Yisrael is a soft people. We're a humble people. We're people that we're not violent. In the history of Am Yisrael, we have never started a war without a God saying you have to. Never. Never ever. All the wars that even modern day Israel, even though it's not exactly a religious country, modern day Israel, they never start a war. We never go and attack anybody. We only defend ourselves. Because the natural inclination of a Jew is to defend themselves, not to go fight. Your martial arts is not going to help you defend anything. The only thing that's going to help you defend yourself, your neshama, your world in this world, and your world in the Allah Abba, is this book. That's the only thing that's going to help you defend anything. That's it. That's the only thing that's going to help you. You want to win fights? You learn Torah. Yes?
So would you be allowed to own a gun?
Would you be allowed to own a gun? Allowed? Yes. Should you? I don't think so. Allowed? Yes. You're allowed. There's no problem with owning a gun. Should you own a gun? My personal opinion is no. Why? Because if you are not you don't have dat Torah, you don't have a mind of Torah, that means you're going to, again, want to use this. You're going to want to go to the gun range next to my house. And you're going to want to shoot the gun. And you're going to want to carry the gun. And then you're going to have a little bit of a safek. Is it muktzeh? Is it not muktzeh? Is there any iruv? No iruv. There's halachic implications here. But even if you put all that aside, guess what? The minute you hear a sound in the house, no person says, oh, maybe a cup fell. All right, I'm going back to sleep. I have a gun. Shh, shh. Hey, move. Hey, honey, relax. Hey, honey, nobody's here. Don't move. Oh, okay, nobody's here. Why? You're dying to use it. You bought it, you spent so much money on this thing. You went to the gun range, you hit the bullseye 18 times in a row. It becomes an obsession. Gun accidents only happen in houses that have guns. Again, the accidents with guns, the shootings that happens in schools, what do they all have in common? It's a house that owns a gun. It's not somebody that bought a gun in the street. You're never going to hear that some gangster accidentally shot off a school. Accidentally even shot himself. You're never going to hear that. They do whatever they're doing intentionally. There's no accidents. But you're going to hear the accidents in the legal one. Why? Because he doesn't know how to use it, but he's dying to use it, and he's obsessed about it. Same thing with the kids that go crazy and start shooting up schools. They're dying to use it, they saw it, their dad owns it, they want to play with it, they want to see it. When they're not there, oh, Ima and Abba went on vacation. They go into the safe, they open the gun. Oh, you want to go to the gun range? You want to go to the backyard? They start shooting something. Next thing you know, they shoot a person. So, can you? Yes, you are allowed to own a gun. Should you? No. So again, you could take that as if you want my advice, obviously no. But again, that's a halacha clear, you're allowed.